First Alert Weather with Joy Alone is sponsored by St. Francis Healthcare System.
I hope you're having a good day so far. Temperatures are going to be decreasing as we go about the rest of our day, going from the 40s, and we're going to get into the upper 30s by about 4 o'clock. And you can see that wind chill effect there, making temperatures feel about 10 degrees colder than they actually are because of those gusty winds. We can see gusts up to 40 miles per hour today, so it's going to feel a bit chilly outside. You'll definitely want to grab a jacket. And as we head into the evening, we're seeing wind chills in the teens here, so we'll definitely want that jacket. And looking at Futurecast for tomorrow morning, nice clear skies, but some parts of the heartland can see wind chills in the single digits waking up tomorrow. So definitely want to make sure you're wearing a lot of layers. Winter has returned to the heartland. Some of us getting above freezing for our Thursday afternoon. So nice clear skies, but still going to be a bit chilly. And then by Thursday night into Friday morning, we're looking at more cloudy skies and a breeze out of the south that's going to give Friday a brief warm up. But I wanted to show that Friday we're tracking a system looking at some light rain showers. I would say that the more south you are, the higher chance of seeing a rain shower you will have. So again, very light rain, nothing to be concerned about. A little bit warmer. Again, we're looking at the 40s here for Friday. Not as much of a breeze either, but you can see mostly northwestern Tennessee, western Kentucky, the boot heel seeing most of that rain. That will move swiftly east, but you can see right behind it, we have, first of all, the freezing line entering the Rolla region. The colder temperatures are going to try to squeeze out a lot of that moisture, and we could see some isolated to scattered snow showers potentially for your Friday night. Now the ground will be too warm for anything to stick and accumulate, so it should have no impact on any travel. Just might see a couple of flurries or some heavier snowfall going into your Friday night, and that will move out of the area. We're looking at Saturday 3:30 in the morning now, still seeing a couple of these isolated snow flurries in parts of southern Illinois. Temperatures going back to freezing, and the weekend is going to be a pretty cold one. It's going to feel a lot like winter again. Highs for today looking in the low to upper 40s, 49 in Union City, 45 in Cape Girardeau, 44 in Marion, 40 degrees in Mount Vernon, and lows for tomorrow, I mean, we're in the teens and the 20s. It's going to be a bit of a chilly one. Definitely want the jackets. Headed out the door tomorrow. Nice clear skies. Lets those temperatures drop pretty quickly as well. So again, we can see wind chills in the single digits and the teens. I want to show you that right here. And there we go. Looking at 7 a.m., 9-degree wind chill in Carbondale, 9 degrees as well in Mount Vernon, 12 in Cape Girardeau. So definitely want to bundle up the kids if they're going to school tomorrow. Nice thick coat, hats, gloves, scarves. It's going to be very cold. Going into the afternoon, we're looking at more wind chills in the 20s and the 30s, and then that will happen in the evening as well. Friday, a little bit of a warm up with that precipitation I mentioned. The weekend is set up to be very cold. Temperatures back in the teens, looking at the low 30s for Sunday morning. But look at all that sunshine in the forecast. So winter is here to stay for a bit.